You would just want a nice comfortable seated position. Just take the hands onto the lap or the knees. Allow the shoulders to move back and down the body, and just start by closing the eyes. I'm just going to focus in on our breath for a couple of minutes. So today's class will be a very minimal on vinyasa, so we're going to not do any planks or upward facing dog or cobras, and we're going to cut most of it out for this class. It's going to be a class just to get loosen up and get rid of any stiffness. So just taking your awareness to your breath and start to even it out. Try to find a nice 4 count inhale, 5 count exhale. So we always want to try to lengthen the exhale that little bit longer than the inhale. It's that exhale that helps you just move that a little bit further into the pose, the asana. Slowly blink the eyes open, keeping the legs as they are, just walk the hands forward, nice easy seated fold. Hips rooted down to the mat, arms lengthening out in front. Chest nice and open, giving you room to breathe. Slowly walk the hands back in. We'll take the arms out to the side, we'll come to our eagle arms. So right arm under the left, and either hugging the shoulders, the half wrap, with the left arm extended out, right arm wrapping in, or working the full wrap. Forearms coming round, palms to touch. Wherever you are, working to draw the shoulders down. Moving the elbows away from the body and the forearms away from the body, and also lifting up through the elbows. Release the arms back down to the knees. Switch out the legs, so opposite shin in front. Find a moment, root the sit bones and hips down into the mat. A big deep inhale, send the chest forward. Exhale, walk the hands in front. And sit bones rooting down to the mat. Arms moving forward. Chest nice and open. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk the hands back in. This time, inhale, take the arms out to the side. This time, exhale, left arm under right. And take your variation of the eagle arms on the second side. Okay, for the inhale, exhale, release the hands back down to the knees. And then slowly come into a tabletop position. So we're going to move from the mat upwards. We'll start by finding a nice, neutral tabletop position, engaging the lower core. From here, we're going to come into a spinal balance, so we're going to extend the right leg back to a hover. Toes can be flexed or pointed. And we're going to extend the left arm forward, palm facing in. From here, we're going to take our elbow and our knee to meet under the body, curling knee to elbow. And then inhale, re-extend out to our spinal balance. We're going to do that 2 more times. Exhale, curling knee to elbow underneath the body. Exhale, extending out. Inhale. Exhale. Keeping the leg extended out. Take the hands back down to the mat. Take that right leg and take it out to the side. You're either on the edge, inside edge of the foot, or you've got the sole of the foot flat down to the mat. You want ankle and knee in alignment. Come up. So a variation of Padangusthasana gate pose. Here we're going to inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, take right hand to right thigh. Inhale, reach the left arm up and over towards the right. Inhale, return to center, arms reach up. Exhale, take the hands back down to a tabletop position. Release the right knee back underneath the body. So we'll repeat that to our second side. Inhale, extending left leg back to a hover. So the feet can be flexed or pointed. And then inhale, reach right arm forward, palm facing in. From here, we'll come into our tabletop crunches. So exhale, feeling knee to elbow underneath the body. Inhale, extending out. Exhale, contracting under. Inhale, final extension out. Release the hand down to the mat. Take your left leg, guide it out to the side. So you're either on the big toe edge of the foot, or you've got the foot flat down onto the floor. And you want the ankle and knee roughly aligned with each other. Upper body stacking over the pelvis. We'll inhale, reach the arms up. So for me, the Padangusthasana variation on the second side. Exhale, take left hand to left thigh. Inhale, reach right arm up and over to the left. Inhale, return back to center. Exhale, take the hands down to the mat. Release the left leg back to tabletop. So we'll move through our process one more time. So into our second set of variations. So we're going to inhale again, extend right leg back to a hover. Inhale, left arm forward. Exhale, one time under the body. Inhale. Re-extend out. Take the hands back down. This time just take the right leg down, staying on the toes of the right foot. You're going to take this left leg and you're going to turn the shin 90 degrees so that it's now out the side. And you're going to be a bit awkward. And then you're going to bend the right leg. So you're going to come up into, it's kind of like a kneeling version and extend the side angle. So the right leg will be bent to the 90 degree angle, toes pointing to the back of the mat. Your left leg, the thighs pointing to the lower edge of the mat, shin behind. You can either be on the toes of that left foot, or you can have the sole of the top of the foot flat to the mat. From here, we're going to inhale, reach the arms up. On an exhale, you're going to take the right forearm onto that right. This is a new version. We're going to extend this up. Inhale, come back upright. We're now going to take our right leg and straighten the right leg. So depending on the flexibility, you're either going to be on the heel of the right foot, or you might be able to get the sole of the foot flat on the mat. But you want the toes pointing forward in this version, not on the edge of the foot. So we're going to come into a kneeling version of Trikonasana triangle pose. So here again, with the inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, take the right hand onto the shin and reach the left arm straight up towards the ceiling. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, just take the hands down in front of you. We're just going to switch out the legs to the second side. You're going to bring that right leg down to kneeling. You're going to extend the left leg out to the side. For the first version, you want the foot flat on the mat and the knee bent. So that left leg is at 90 degrees. From here, we're going to inhale the arms up. Exhale, take left forearm onto the thigh. Just the right arm over and alongside the top here. Inhale, return to center. Release the arms. Extend that left leg out now so it's straight. And again, you either on the heel or depending on your flexibility, you might be able to get the sole of the foot closer down to the mat. But important that the foot is pointing forwards and not on the edge. And again, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, taking the side bend to the left as the left hand comes down to the shin. Right arm reaches up. Inhale, return back to upright. Exhale, release the hands back down into the mat. Release the knee back under the hip. Swivel back to face the front of the mat in a tabletop position. We're just going to take 2 rounds of cat-cow and we'll come into our downward facing. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, inhale. Into a cow, tuck the toes under, and on the exhale, come to downward facing dog. Just take a couple of pedaling rounds with the legs, take your knee towards side. And then next inhale, lift your hands, tiptoe the feet forward. Come to a halfway lift. Exhale, release down to Uttanasana. Inhale, taking the arms slowly up, Uttanasana. Exhale, palms to heart center. Samasthiti. So we're going to do 2 rounds of half salutations. And we'll build into a flow from standing. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, release forward. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, come to a halfway lift. Exhale, refold. Inhale, root down to the feet, circle the arms up. Exhale, palms to heart center. Samasthiti, final round. Inhale. Exhale to fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, circle the arms up. Uttanasana. Exhale, palms to heart center. Release the arms. So starting with the right leg, I'm going to take a wide step back with the right foot and then parallel feet to the long edge of the mat. So from here, inhale, take the arms alongside the ears. Exhale, take right hand down to the right thigh, take the left arm up and over into a side bend. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, left hand down to the left thigh, right arm up and over into a side bend. Inhale, up to center. Exhale, take hands to hips. Inhale, send the chest through, take a slight baby back bend as you lean back. Exhale, release forward into a wide leg fold, take the hands down, underneath the shoulders, wide leg fold. Inhale, come up onto the fingertips. Slowly come up with a flat back to standing. We're going to point the left foot to face forward. Take the back foot in slightly. We're going to align our feet for warrior 2. Inhale, reach the arms out. Exhale, lunging into that left leg, warrior two. So we're going to move through now all the poses we did in the kneeling position. We'll do that in our standing position. So inhale, take left arm onto left thigh, take the right arm up and over behind, extended side angle. Inhale, coming back up, straightening the front leg, preparing for Trikonasana. Inhale, reaching forward with the left arm. Exhale, hand comes to shin, ankle, foot or mat. Right arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Inhale, back upright. Take the hands onto the hips. Re-parallel the feet back to a wide leg position. And just heel toe the feet back in. And then come back to the front of your mat. And then we'll repeat that on the second side. I'm just going to go to the opposite side of my mat so I'm facing you. The second side. So we'll just take a half salutation before we do a second side. So inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, circle around up. Exhale, Sarasiti, palms to heart center. This time we're going to take a wide step back with our left leg. Once again, paralleling the feet to the long edge of the mat. This time we're going to, from here, we're going to take heels in, toes out. Preparing for goddess pose stance. Take the hands onto the thighs as you bend the legs. Knees want to be going in the same direction as the toes. Press the hands down into the thighs. Lift the chest. And from here, we're going to dip the left shoulder forward, look to the right shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale, dip the right shoulder down, look to the left. Inhale back to center, one more time. Exhale, dip left shoulder down, look right. Inhale back to center, exhale, dip right shoulder down, look to the left. Come back to center. Slowly straighten the legs, reach parallel the feet. So from here we're going to turn the right foot out to face the top of the mat, left foot will come in. Then we work to our standing poses on our second side. Inhale the arms out, exhale into the right leg, lunge. Holding all the way through. From here, we're going to extended side angle. So inhale, right arm to the right thigh, left arm up and over. On the exhale, come back upright, this time straightening your right leg, preparing the triple step. Inhale, reaching forward with the right arm. Exhale, taking the hand down to shin, ankle, foot, or mat. Left arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Chest open to the side. Inhale, use the back arm to bring you back upright. Take the hands back to the hips. You parallel the feet. Heel toe the feet in. Take the feet around wider than hip distance apart. Take the toes out, heels in. Take the palms to heart center. And on an exhale, slowly bend the legs, coming down into a squat position. When you come down as far as you can, take the hands behind you and find your way down to a seated position. Extending the legs out in front. So we'll work through our seated sequence now. So we'll start by taking the right foot into the left thigh. You can sit up nice and tall on the sit bones. Turn the chest to face that left leg. Inhale, reach the arms up long and tall. Exhale, release forward. Janu Sirsasana. Inhale, lift the chest, walk the hands back in. On the exhale, coming into half forward of the fishes, taking our right foot and crossing it over the left. Left leg stays extended out, or bending the leg so the left hip heel comes into the right hip. Again, making sure sit bones are rooted down as much as possible. And that right foot is grounding down to the mat as much as possible. We'll take the right hand behind the body. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, hand to knee or elbow to the outside of knee. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, release round to the front. So from here, we're roughly going to keep the legs as they are. You're going to walk the hands back so that you can lift that left leg and take the sole of the left foot back on the mat. Adjust so that your right foot is now on the left thigh. You turn this way, so we're rolling down to the floor. So we're just going to stay here for a few breaths in our seated figure of 4 position. So depending on your hips, your legs, maybe your heel to hip position might be quite long. If you've got more flexibility in the hips, you can start to move the sit bone in closer to the heel, deepening the stretch. From here, we're just going to take some side-to-side action of our legs, so we're slowly going to release the legs over to the left. Exhale through center. Inhale to the left. into the right. Come back to centre, back over to the left. Come back to centre. One more time to the right. Centre, keeping the legs as they are. We're going to now roll it, come down into our back. We start to come down into the forearms, lowering down, coming onto the shoulders, and so right, stay here. This is option 1, just climb through group 4, or you can take the thigh in towards the chest and interlace the hands around that left leg and hamstring. We'll stay for 1 inhale. Exhale, this time release the arms alongside the body, keep the legs as they are, but just take the left foot back down to the mat. And then we're going to take our legs over to the left into a twist. And so you're keeping the shape in the legs, but working to bring that right foot down towards the floor. Exhale, release back to center. Inhale, release the foot from the thigh, open the thighs in towards the chest. Slowly roll up to seated. And we extend the legs back out in front. We'll repeat that all on the second side, so we'll take our left foot into our right thigh. We'll be able to turn the chest to face the right. Inhale, lift the legs up, arms up. Exhale, release forward into a fold. And Janu Sirsasana on the second side. Inhale, lift the chest, walk the hands back in. Take your left leg and foot and cross it over the right leg. So option 1, right leg stays extended out. Option 2, right heel comes in towards left hip. If your sit bones are rooted down as much into the mat, that left foot is rooting down into the mat. From here, left hand comes behind the body. Inhale, right arm reaches up tall. Exhale, hand to knee or elbow to the outside of the knee. So if we inhale here, exhale, release round to the front. From here, just walk the hands back behind the body. So that you can bring the left foot flat onto the mat. And turn to face the front of the mat again. Right foot wants to stay on the left thigh. So